Oh my God, wallah, I thought it was a goal. I thought the last shot was a goal. Why do I feel like I played 9 minutes? Well, I was this close to having a heart attack. Bro, the slow motion. Wallah, I thought that went in. Wallah, I thought that went in. Real Madrid survive. Real Madrid survive. Let me repeat it one more time. Real Madrid survive. Against all odds. 10 players. Our best player got sent off. And what do? We step up. We regroup. We play with passion. Play with hunger. Desire. And we score 2 goals. Away from home. To a team that we all hate. To a team that inshallah they get relegated. To a team which inshallah are seeded in second division. To a team which deserve no happiness in life. To a team that I absolutely despise. We win 2-1. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything that's happened in this game. Let's talk about the biggest takeaways. The lineup which was never supposed to happen. And of course, a player getting sent off, which was never supposed to happen. But a player carrying us. A player which I said so many times, build a team around him and good things will come to you. And his name is Jude William Victor Bellingham. Despite the missed penalty, he did not let it get a face. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about the match ratings. I'll talk about everything else. Before we start, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to, of course, comment your own thoughts. All right, let's go straight into it. Let's go straight into the lineup that we had. The lineup that Carlo Ancelotti played. The lineup which was never supposed to happen. The wrong lineup complete. We all know this. And everyone knew heading into this game why when you have Camavinga healthy, why when you have Camavinga starting, why when you have Camavinga in your disposal, you decide to bench him. When you look at Real Madrid, there's certain players which should never ever be benched, and that is you look at someone like Vinnie Jr, look at Jude Bellingham, look at Fede, look at Rudiger, look at Thibaut Courtois, and then you look at Camavinga. Camavinga is undroppable. He is undisputed, guaranteed starter no matter. Unless his leg is broken, that's when you bench him. Unless he's got double ACL, even one ACL is still starting. Double ACL, he's still starting. You should never ever bench him. And you looked at it within the first 30 minutes, Valencia created the best 2 chances of the game, and that was due to the lack of transition defense that we had. Ceballos was getting killed defensively in that first half. He was getting killed defensively, and that's how they scored the goal. It's because you should know to yourself, when you have a team who's playing 4-3-3, so you have a man less in that midfield. Why would you play a midfielder that's not defensive minded as the lone pivot? Play him at least next to a double pivot, so you have at least one defensive minded midfielder, one so less. You can't play him Daniel Ceballos as a lone pivot. You can't do that, Ak. Especially if you're playing at home and you're guaranteed to have the ball and you're playing at Santiago. Fair enough, you're playing away at home to Mestalla, which you know you're expecting a hostile environment. The first half, everything was poor. Like, these 3 never looked well. Lucas Vazquez and Mendy was getting cooked left, right. They were taking turns on who's getting killed first. Our best 2 plays in that first half, it's been a pattern this whole season, and that has been Fede Valverde and Jude Bellingham. The second half, we reacted a little better. We had a bit more desire, but still, there wasn't enough passages of plays which I enjoyed. I was expecting Camavinga to come on straight away. He never came on straight away. He came on literally after the 65th minute. And then something happened. Vinnie Jr. gets sent off. And I will talk about Vinnie Jr. during the match ratings, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy with Vinnie. I will talk about it. And then what happened? Here's me thinking the game is done. Game is done. Our best player goes down. Our best player is off. It's done. It's done. But what this team shows resilience. This team showed, all right, 2025. Let's kickstart this year with a bang. Let's kickstart this year with desire. And that's what we did. That's what we did in that second half. Especially when Vinny's got sent off. The players start working. It felt like we had 11 players and Valencia 10 players. We felt like we had a man on the pitch every time advantage. And we created a goal out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, we created a goal. Beautiful Brahim Diaz receiving the ball, getting the ball, winning the ball back, finding Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham with an exceptional assist. And let's not forget as well, Jude missed a penalty. And when you miss a penalty, by the way, that penalty should have been retaken. I'll be real. That penalty should have been retaken. Rules of the game states if a person intervenes and enters the pitch when a penalty miss, you can't do that. It should have never continued. It shouldn't have been. But it's cool. It was a bad miss, to be fair, by Jude. It's cool. Usually stuff like this, it impacts how a person thinks and the next action. Well, Jude didn't do that. Jude was like, you know what? It's cool. I missed a penalty. Let's keep going. Mbappe didn't do that against Bilbao or Liverpool, but Jude did. And that assist to Luka Modric, what an exceptional assist. The way he managed to find the pass between the defenders. And then Luka's finish, let's not take anything for granted. Wonderful finish by Luka. And then 1-1. And a part of me felt like, we can actually win the game now. Because Valencia, the momentum was done. The momentum was not even on their side. It felt like they crumbled under pressure. They were show-shocked. Even the fans as well. I couldn't even hear the stadium because I was doing a watch-along. But I could anticipate. Everyone was silent because that wasn't supposed to be part of the script, especially when Vinny went down. So when Vinny got sent off, 10 men and Mastaya, that was not the script. But bro, Jude wrote his own script. And when I said on SDS 2 weeks ago, build this team around Jude, good things will happen to you. Good things will happen to you if you build this team around Jude Bellingham. And what happened in that second thing? We got lucky, but is it real luck when we win the ball back? The press, Brahim Diaz, Jude, and Mbappe pressing 94th minute, still pressing in the final third, winning the ball back. Because usually, when we're man down, we got a point. The most important thing was getting a point. So Valencia thought, all right, cool. They'll start defending a bit deep. Let's try and get that goal, and they'll be happy with the draw. But we weren't satisfied with the draw. We were pushing with Fede, Brahim, Jude, and Mbappe. We were pushing up, and we were fortunate. We got the ball back, and the finish, calm, collected, not phased, a little cheeky finish, 2-1, shush the fans as well, and Real Madrid escape. But before we escaped, that last attack that Valencia had, when he managed to control it, Camavinga got just dusted. He went past Rudiger, went past Fede Valverde. And when he shot, Wallahi al-Azim, I thought that went in. Wallah, I thought that. For a second, my heart stopped. Wallah, for a second, my heart stopped. But now let's talk about the players. Before I actually talk about the players, I want to talk about what this win does. Because this win now takes us first in La Liga. We start 2025 with a W, which is absolutely important. I've lost my voice. We are now officially 5 points above Barcelona. 4-0, we're 5 points above you. 4-0, we're 5 points above you. Let's talk about the players now. Thibaut Courtois. I'm going to give it 7.5. 7.5. If it wasn't for Thibaut Courtois in that first half, we would have been down 3 or 4 goals. He made 2 crucial saves. 2 absolute important saves that saved us. For that reason, 7.5. Lucas Vazquez. First, if I was going to base it on just on your first half, 0. The only reason why I'm going to give you a good rating, I'm going to give you a 6. Not because you did well this whole game. No. Because of one action and one action only. And that was the last-ditch tackle that you made when the scoreline was 1-1 in the 87th minute. Was it 87 minute or 80 minute? Anyway, it was inside the box. The person was cutting back. He was just about to shoot, and you made a last-ditch tackle. The only tackle you've made all season, and it was a perfect tackle because it was a risky challenge. Because any small challenge, any small contact to the player, penalty. But beautiful tackle. Tremeni, Couple times which he lost the ball. Couple times which he made. There was one moment where he passed the ball and Luka got the Luka yellow card. There was no need for him to pass that ball to Fede Valverde between two defenders when you literally have Vasquez on the right hand side and Rudiger on the left hand side. Like, play the safe option. That wasn't the best of Tchouaméni performances. With Rudiger, I think it was better than Tchouaméni. You know what? I'm gonna give Tchouaméni a 6.2, and then Rudiger. Wait, not 4. No, 4 is too harsh. Nah, chill out. 4. 6.2, yeah, 6.2. And then Rudiger, I'm going to give him a 6.5. Mendy, do. Wallah 2. No, Wallah 0, fam. Wallah, don't let me chat to this guy. Danny Ceballos. Because I can't lie, if I speak about Fela Mendy, then Wallah, bro, this channel might be it, fam. This channel might be it. Danny Ceballos. First half, good and bad. Bad defensively, bad in transition, getting beaten so easily, very slow to defend, not a good defender, doesn't have the awareness in that first half. But the positive of him was he created our best chance in that first half. He was moving the ball along. He was doing his job. Again, I don't blame Danny Ceballos because Danny Ceballos, we can't expect him to play lone pivot, especially in those kind of games. So I'm not too upset with Danny Ceballos. Let's give him a 6. You know what? Let's give him a 6.8 because I do think he wasn't. My heart, my soul. If I talk about him a lot, I'm going to be here for so many years. Well, if I talk about him, wait. Just give him an 8, fam. Why am I putting 0.8, fam? But no, not 7, huh? 8, Ak. Yeah, but when I said it, and I meant it, this team needs to be created and built around this guy. It's not. I wasn't being crazy. I wasn't being stupid. It's the reality. It's the reality because this team is all done by this guy. We need to create and build a stadium around this guy. He decides when we play well. He decides when we play bad. This is his team. This is his team. People might say Vinny's the best player. Mbappe's the best player. Rodrigo, this and that. This is Jude's team. And when Jude is the main center of attention, not him tucking as a right back, not him dropping deep and covering for left back, not him playing as the deepest midfielder. No. Give him the freedom role and let him cook. And he cooked. A goal and assist, 10 men down. He missed a penalty, wasn't phased. Kept going, played his game, and look what he did. That pass to Luka was exceptional. That finish under the pressure that he was there, incredible. What a player he is, bro. What an absolute talent he is. Rodrigo, not the best of games of Rodrigo. Wasn't really too happy with him. First half, he showed glimpses, only few glimpses. He wasn't consistent at all in that first half. Second half, he was non-existent. He got taken out, which was deserved. He should have been taken out much earlier, to be fair. I'm going to give him a 6. I'll save him to last. Mbappe, I was very happy with the second half. I was very, very happy with his second half performance. Second half performance really told me a lot about Mbappe. For me, it was his best half. He got the penalty. And how he got the penalty was beautiful. Won the ball. His first touch was incredible. His second touch was even better. And he got the penalty fair and square. The disallowed goal that he scored. Yes, he got disallowed. However, the finish itself and the move itself was exceptional. And him linking up, dropping deep, him when we were man send off, he cherished the challenge and took it with him. I love that second half performance. I'm giving him 7.5. Just based on that, 7. Let's talk about Vinny. And on that one, I'm not going to give him a rating. On that one, I'm not going to give Vinny a rating. I'm not going to do that. I want to chat to Vinny. When this team, we have leaders. You are one of them. You've been here now since 2018. You're not a young kid no more. You're not a young kid no more. You've played 2 Champions League final goals. Scored in both of them. You've got the experience. Enough experience. You understand you are a target. Every pitch you step in, away from home, you are the biggest target from fans and from players. Because they know, everyone knows, let's get into his head. Let's get into his head. Let's rattle him. Let's provoke him at all costs. Sometimes we might be successful, sometimes we're not. Most of the time we're not. You should know when you came to Mestalla, after what happened 3 years ago when you got sent off, and that was an unfair sending off, especially what happened last year where you managed to control yourself. However, Vinny, you getting sent off, the way you got sent off was pathetic. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no one defend him. I don't want to defend his action. Don't defend his action. We love him. He's a kid to us, and that's why I'm upset. Because if your son does haywan behavior, you get upset. You get upset. You get disappointed. I'm disappointed in him. Because he should know the magnitude of the game. He should know you're losing 1-0. You should know the fans were on you. They're trying to get into your head. And why are you making them successful? Why? Why are you giving them what they want? The goalkeeper came back. That was his plan. That was his plan. Every manager, when they play against you, their plan is they tell all of the players, yo, barge him, provoke him. And you never know, he might get a yellow card. He might get a red card. He might react. You reacted. You reacted. And this is your leader now. You're not an 18-year-old. You're not a 17-year-old. This is not your first career, your first season, your second season. My brother, you've been around for 6 years. Now we look at you to save us. You should have been the savior, not Jude. You should have done it. But rather than thinking, my team needs me, I can't do this to my team. I can't let my team go a man down. Let me not react. Yes, he did this. Yes, he did this. Yes, he pointed at me to tell me stop diving. Let me not react. Let me just stay concentrated. No, you don't even do that. Your emotion got the best out of you. You reacted. You pushed him. What? What did that get you? What? A sense of pride? What? A sense of, oh, I'm not weak? Come on, fam. That's weak. Wallah, that's weak. And I love you more than anyone else. I've defended you more than anyone else. But this, I can't defend that shit. Because this is disgraceful for me. I'm disappointed. Wallah, I'm disappointed. You know, sometimes, like you say, when your parents came up to you, and them shouting at you didn't make you upset. But when they said, I'm disappointed, that hit deep. This right here, wallah, this is the first time I'm looking at him with disappointment, just with disgust on my face. You should have never let that happen. Anyway, enough. We won the game. Let me keep the negativity away. We won the game, most importantly. Three massive points away from home to kickstart this year on a positive note. Don't forget to, of course, everyone in here, like the stream, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and don't forget to, of course, comment your own thoughts. Most importantly, Hala Madrid. That was long. It was stressing.